my feedback is the Onion headline we always reference when one of these things come up is
I wasn't gonna say it.
I think it's like local dipshit vows to fight Trump administration with art, and he's standing with his arms folded with like some really bad Trump art behind him. And I think the difference between that and something that is actually good is technique, for want of a better word. And this guy actually built something, which is what I think is cool. Like it's a technically complex thing, and the way that he made it, I think, says something about the world. And that is usually why I choose to cover something. Like a few months ago, I covered this camera that uses AI to AI generate a nude image of whoever you take a picture of, and like talking with the artist about how they actually made the thing kind of tells you a lot about how the technology works. And then, also if you care, which I do, to like philosophize about what it all means, then that's fun. But what I think makes it good is like the actual process, which is interesting. And I would say in this case it is. Wouldn't you say, Sam, that it's like he built a thing, like it's a cool, complicated thing. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, it's like he put the effort in, for sure. And I think also I always think about the guy who made the deep fake of Zuckerberg. This is such a throwback, but it was in like 2020, I think, maybe 2019. But he made a deep fake of Zuckerberg saying something. I don't even remember what he said. It was something like embarrassing and not real. It was like, I'm taking over the world or something. It was really cringe. But I think when projects like can goad power into responding, I think that's really interesting. So Facebook ended up like having to address its terms around deepfakes at that point, because probably every reporter was hitting them and being like, did you see this deepfake of Mark? What's your comment? And they had to come up with a comment. And I think in this case, what's interesting about this now is that the Department of Transportation wasn't like, you're hired to make a social strategy for our website. It's like they're pissed. And I think that's the interesting part of it. If they were like, we're going to embrace this and turn it into a social media trend, then it would be like, okay, you failed. But they're mad, which is the fun part and like why I think it works. I give him an A.
A plus for sure.
Wow. And that's ultimately
it's
all
peak.
that matters.
It's peak of the form for sure.